Hello and welcome to another update video about Natgas. So I cannot add much to yesterday's video, but I wanted to give you a quick update because the market has, yesterday reacted to our support area. I think the rollover prices, they are going to be a little higher. So we might see a little bit of a higher push to higher tomorrow. But that's the plan because the overall idea was that we had a 5-wave move down off this swing high here on the 9th of October, okay? So that's at least what I'm watching at the moment. It's not necessarily that I can confirm that this wave 4 has already topped, but at the moment the likelihood definitely has increased for a top in place in wave 4 from this month-long, several multi-month-long correction here. Half a year it's been running. And very boring it's been. So ideally we start to see a little bit of movement. I'm just highlighting it because I've seen, or I can spot here this first impulse to the downside, reacted in this support area now, and we might now be in this corrective rally in a wave 2. The focus on the downside can remain as long as the price stays below $3.35. We also have this ascending trend channel still, and it might react here somewhere to this Fibonacci resistance region. First of all, in this wave 2, we need to create, first of all, it needs to go a little higher. I think it would be ideal, but it doesn't need to, but it would be ideal. And the wave 2 would ideally play out as an ABC correction. It looks like as if the A wave is still running. If we then get a pullback, the B wave should stay above $2.86, which is this swing low, to then push higher in wave C. Off 2, and then we can start the third wave to the downside. That's when the party really starts. So if we see after we get into this, well, we don't need to get into the resistance area. It's just resistance. It's not a target. The problem is I can really only give you a target once I have an A wave complete and a B wave. And I'm not sure if we see on this time frame the structure that clearly, possibly not. But this is sort of roughly the target, okay, between $3.17 and $3.35. But if we react to that range quite aggressively, then we should come down in the third wave, and that might push us out of the trend channel to the downside. And then the 214 level is going to be critical support, and below that level we've got the $1.95 level, and then we can get into the region around new bear market low territory, basically. That's sort of what I'm watching for. So there are different layers of confirmation until last week. Until last week, we've been focused on higher prices for the last, 6 to 7 months, and they came, okay. So we're definitely on the right side of the trend, even though it was very, very sloppy, very, very slow, very boring, and a little bit of a whipsaw and choppy price action in this trend channel, which is often what happens in these diagonal patterns. But if we want to see further upside, then the price needs to break above 335. It needs to prove it, because we rallied out of the trend channel to the upside, broke back into it. Certainly not a bullish signal, okay? And therefore, I think it is the right approach to still expect basically, or at least consider with a high likelihood, another bear market low before a larger bull run can occur. But anyway, this is sort of what we see at the moment. Yeah, resistance is clear, 335. I would say as long as we stay below that level, we focus on lower, but really confirm the third wave here, circle wave 3. I need to see a break below this wave 1 low, which is at $2.86. So at the moment, for the last 6 to 7 months, it's been like, okay, we go higher, we go higher, we go higher. Now that we see the first signals of weakness and the first 5-wave move down, I'm fairly neutral. Now. I need to see the signals now in the market to tell me what is more likely. And I gave you the key parameters for that. And as soon as I see here things more clearly based on the nature of the reaction to this resistance area, then I will let you know. And possibly we finally can wrap up here the entire correction if we finally get that last move down. I will keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500 and into regular stocks updates, then check out the link in the description. Takes you to our S&P 500 and stock service. Absolute key time in the market at the moment. I cannot overemphasize how critical the time at the moment is, because we're literally on the potentially sitting between two scenarios just now when we look at the stock market, and that obviously affects several other markets as well to a degree. And there are key levels we're watching at the moment, and if we break a little bit further to the downside, then we could enter a major bear market. I'm not bearish yet, but it's literally very important to understand where we stand. Anyway, that's my update. Have a great day, evening, morning, wherever you are, whenever you are, and thank you very much. Bye-bye.